Good morning, students of class 9. You're welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in history, socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. We have already learned about socialism in Europe, about liberals, radical, conservatives and various social groups. And now we'll talk about the Russian Empire in 14. That's 2.1. Remember now, when you are going through the book, you always go through this, refer to this number 2.1, and even for your easiness I have written the page number also. From here we will do, there are altogether 7 points I have written, so 6 or 7 points always divided. Now here, the Russian Empire in 1914, page 31. We have learned that during this period, Russia was ruled by Tsar Nicholas II. So here, number 1, the workers were a divided social group. The workers were another social group, dividing into many social groups according to their skill and talent. According to their talent and skill, they were divided. So, number 2, the metal worker of St. Petersburg remembers. One of the metal worker, he remembers about the division of workers. The metal workers considered themselves aristocrat among workers. Why? Why these metal workers considered themselves as aristocrats among the workers? Because their work, metal work, demanded more training and skill. Because metal workers, they require to have training. They need to have skills in order to get the job in the metal industry. So that's why they considered themselves aristocrats among the workers. Women made up of 31% of the factory workers in 1940. So even women used to work in the industries, and their number comprises 31% in the industries by 1940. But they were paid less than men, but their wages were very low compared to men. Division among workers, various workers, skilled, unskilled, trained, untrained, laborers, educated, uneducated, various type of workers were there, and they were divided according to their skill and talent and according to the work. So division among workers showed themselves in dress and manners too. So according to their manners and dresses, we can understand that the factory workers were divided into various social groups. Some of the workers formed associations to help members in times of unemployment. Sometimes they used to get unemployed, and at that time, or sometimes financial hardships, whenever they find it very difficult during the time of sickness, during the time of their family celebration or marriages or something, death. So financial hardships, but such associations were very few. So workers, some of the workers formed associations to help each other, help the members during the time of unemployment or financial hardships. So, but these type of associations were very few, not many. They used to cooperate and help each other. Despite division, despite means even after having divisions, even after or despite divisions, workers did unite. Workers, they used to unite to strike work. To strike work, they were united. When they disagree with the employers, or if any member of their members from the association. If any member of the association were removed by the employers, by the factory owners, if they are removed, dismissals or work conditions, according to that, sometimes they used to strike the work, and all the workers used to unite. Here they will not see the differences, they will not see different groups, all the different social groups, workers group, division of workers, they used to unite and strike the work whenever they are not satisfied with the employers. These strikes took place very often, frequently in textile industries. This type of strikes took place very often during in textile industries during 1896. Here you cannot see. These strikes took place very often in textile industries during 1896 and 1897. And the metal industry also, they also strike their work during 1902. So this is about factory workers, the social division. They were divided social groups in the factory work, among the factory workers, and they used to form associations to help each other or the member of their associations. And metal workers considered themselves as aristocrats or on the top level because they needed their work demanded training and skill. And women, 31% of the women workforce in the industry by 1914. So this is all about the workers' social groups. Now in our next class we'll talk about, to be continued, in the countryside, in the villages. What about the villages? We have talked about cities and the industries, about the society. This is social conditions. We are talking about social conditions in Russia during 1914. So we have learned about political conditions, about the king Tsar Nicholas II, and now here is a social conditions in the countryside. We'll go through in our next class. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson, the society or social groups in the countryside. So thank you very much for watching the videos attentively, paying much attention in your classes and being present in the class with me. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.